What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Drunk. We're here. We're ready to give you guys a little bit of information on something that's been going on with Tarkov. Yeah, I'm back giving them tutorials again. So, what has been going on, a lot of people have been using what is called smooth motion. And in recent updates, I've noticed that it completely stopped working. I did a lot of Reddit reads, did a lot of other research, and people are having the same problem. And it took me about, I don't even know how long, it took me a while to figure out what was going on. I don't know if this is it, but I'm telling you right now, it worked for me. It worked for two other people I tested on. I mean, one of them's getting over 160 frames in customs. So, I mean, streets is like, you're almost hitting 100. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start this tutorial. We're going to go ahead and show you how I did it. You guys can follow along, try it on your machines, and see if it works for you. All right. Well, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So, with that being said, what you do is, if you have an NVIDIA card, this primarily doesn't work for AMD users. They have FSR. I don't know if they have a type of smooth motion yet. I have to do more research. That'll be in the next video. I'll do some research to see if I can figure it out for you guys. But this is primarily going to work for if you have an NVIDIA card. And I want to say it's 30 series and up that have smooth motion. I'm pretty sure 20 series might have it with the new updates, but just to be safe, I want to say this is for 30 series up. 20 series, everybody can try it. If you don't have these settings, then obviously you can't do it. So what you do is you go into your NVIDIA app. All right, we're gonna bring that up. I'm gonna tell you this, I never used this ever. I don't optimize, like NVIDIA optimize my games ever. But you go to graphics, and then you're gonna have a list of your games here, obviously. Obviously, we're gonna go Escape From Tarkov, because this is what's out. Escape From Tarkov. Now, as I was scrolling down, looking at all these in-game settings, this is how I found it out. Down here, there's one called texture quality. Do you see this? This right here, where it says auto, literally had a line through it. So I don't know if something happened during the updates or during NVIDIA's thing going back and forth. It said it was supposed to be on auto over here. See how it says auto? So I was like, huh. I was like, I know what this texture quality is for. It's for the, the automatic, instead of setting the actual texture quality in game. It's supposed to just let in-game do it. So I was like, yeah, I didn't pay any mind to it, because I'm like, I'm already setting the texture quality of the game. I don't need it to do auto, blah, 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 whatever. So I was like, you know what? Maybe something's glitched. So I go and I literally click optimize, just because. And obviously I have a 5070 Ti in here, so it just bumped everything up to like max settings. So as you can see, it wanted full screen, but I put it on borderless. Still works on borderless. You can see everything is maxed. I'm talking about everything. Everything. And DLSS is off, by the way. So you don't have to have DLSS on. So now, here's where you get into the nitty gritty. Once it changed that went from a line straight to auto. And I was like, okay, that looks good. Now, I don't know if you need to do this, but I do it just to save face. A lot of people use global default. I just clicked it to use 3D app settings. That's what I did. I overrid it, and I clicked this just to make sure that it uses smooth motion. It doesn't use the global. Then you scroll all the way down to where it says smooth motion right here, and you turn that to on. Okay. Now, for some reason, my max frame rate isn't on. I like to put it on at 236. I have a 240 hertz monitor. You do anywhere from 3 to 4 frames per second lower than your refresh rate that you have. And what that allows it to do is you'll have less tearing. Now, if you have a 60 hertz monitor and you're only doing 60 frames per second, I'm sorry, if you use smooth motion, you're probably going to get at least ghosting, maybe a little tearing. But I like to put on this. I mean, I have G-Sync enabled, but I like to do a little more. It just alleviates the ghosting that smooth motion has. So that's it. That's it, guys. You literally, once again, hit optimize, let it reset this if it's grayed out and it says nothing here. And let it reset, put it all, whatever, to your settings. And then switch it to 3D app settings. Turn smooth motion on. And then set your max frame rate to, you know, 3 or 4 lower than what your max refresh rate is. That's it. That's all you do. And then we'll go ahead and pop open the game. And I'll show you guys the frame rate I'm getting. Now, there's going to be a lot of controversy about smooth motion and how it's... Oh, man, we have updates. Now, you know, it's this and that. And, you know, it adds a frame. And it's not AI slop and blah, blah, blah. Listen, you know how much we've been hurting for frames in Tarkov? And just if we can just get a little ounce of smooth gameplay, we're going to use it, okay? This has been talked about before. Obviously, smooth motion's nothing new, but it was not working at all. Oh, there it goes. Boom, look at that title screen. Where you'd be maxed at 60, usually on all title screens, 120. It's already doubling. That's how you know if this up here, if whatever you're tuning. Now you can. Now the thing is, you can't use the in-game one because the in-game one the in-game one doesn't actually show you what your actual frames are getting because it's only, see how it says 60 up here, so it's misleading. So you're not. This is coming straight from Direct 3D right here. So it doesn't read all the frames. Now we'll go ahead and skip for Tarkov, PMC, we'll just run a customs real quick. Afternoon. Practice mode. Sure, I'm attacking first, who cares? No one is a little weirdo. Bear with me, we'll just, you know, fast forward through this part. All right, here we go. So, let's see here. Bang, look at that. 127. You have to see that 128. If we go to like the really big maps, 112. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind something. I do have a 5070 Ti, correct? But I am running on an AM4 CPU. I mean a decent one. It's a 5950X. But I'm only running DDR4 memory. So, achieving that in Tarkov, DDR4, I mean, it is 32 gigs, but it's still DDR4, running at like, it's like 3600 megahertz. It's nothing crazy. And 5070 Ti on Gen 4, mind you, and Ryzen 9 5950X. And you're getting 103, 104 frames per second in Tarkov. In Tarkov. Unheard of. And mind you, look at these settings. Ready? Obviously, I also don't have used only physical cores. I do have. I've noticed that they have optimized it for. They have optimized it for multi-threaded because if you turn it on, what was I getting? 109. Look at. I'm only getting 100 now. So they have fixed the multi-threading. So take it off, click save. And you get like 2 frames. This is 99, 101, 102. You get a little bit. But anyways. Graphics. So borderless, always. Look at this. High, ultra, 4, 3000. When everybody had to, you had to have this at 2.5, and you had to have this at 2500. Shadows, everybody's turning off. it's his personal preference. Now, my settings, I like this because I like the visual, like, clarity and how it looks. I know a lot of people do this for high impact gameplay, but we're playing PvE, so we're not really worried about it right now at the moment. Clouds are on low. You don't really need clouds. You can turn that to high. I haven't seen a difference with me turning this on high, and I'll show it to you right now. TAI volumetric lighting, which takes the most CPU powers on ultra, guys. Ultra with 100 frames per second. DLSS is off, so you're not even using DLSS anymore. Colored ultra SSR, which everybody has to turn down because you can't have it ever on ultra. It is on ultra now. Astroponic filtering and NVIDIA reflexo latency. Bam. I would turn that on. You might as well turn it on. And then all these other settings. That's what I have. High quality color. I don't use Zebra, but I do have grass shadows on, which also look at significantly reduces performance. So you have everything on max settings. Guys, we're still getting, with clouds on ultra, 97 frames per second and looking at the giant open area. Looking down a scope, if I had one here, maybe I can go somebody else and get one. It doesn't even bring it down either. Like, this would be down to 40 frames per second for most people. I'm telling you guys, this is it. That's the tweaks I would do. If you want to try it out, let me know in the comments how it worked for you guys. If you pair this with my past tutorial video, because process lasso, even though multi-threading is working still. I got that. So, with that being said, guys, that is the end of the tutorial. I hope that was helpful. Hope you guys, you know, get a little bit of information out of it, you know, and happy gaming. Until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Deuces.